Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to be covering the song If My People by Luther Barnes and the Luther Barnes family. This tutorial was requested specifically for Main Cross. So, Brother Cross, here we go. This song is in the key of E major. E is 1, F sharp is 2, G sharp is 3, A is 4, B is 5, C sharp is 6, D sharp is 7, and E is the 1. Alright, for those of you who aren't familiar with the song, I'm going to break this along as I listen to it because it's got a lot of different parts to it, and I just thought it would be easier to explain it. Right, so this is the first part of the song. Alright, so I'm going to pause it right there. So the intro to the song is the same thing as the verse. So you're on E major. In your left hand you have an E and B. Your right hand's going to play an E major chord, a triad that's going to be in its first inversion. So you have G sharp, B, and E. So you play it all together. Okay, the next thing you do is you move your thumb. So you're going to play this. You're playing the B with your pointer finger. You're going to play the C with your thumb, then go up a half step to C sharp, and then to the D in your left hand. So it sounds like this. And at the same time you play the D in your left hand, you move your pinky from the E to the D in your right hand. So together. Okay. And then you go to an A major chord, which is going to be E and C sharp in your left hand. Right hand's playing that A major triad. So A, C sharp, and E. So all together. Okay, and I do that twice. 1, right? 2, and then that takes me to my A over E chord. Okay. They also do this sometimes as a filler. That is an A major triad in your right hand, so C sharp, E, and A. 1, 2, 3. Then you play a E major, so B, E, and G sharp. Then you go down to a F sharp minor, so A, C sharp, and F sharp. And then you're back in that E major chord. So again, from the top. Alright, so they do that twice, and then they're going to go into the different parts. So let's hear what happens next when she starts singing.
In a world full of destruction, in a world where we don't believe.
That's the second time. Then the third time is different.
All the Christians are standing, trying to make it.
Alright, so that third time, they're not going... We do that twice, right? The third time it goes. Alright, so what they're doing is they're walking the bass line up from the E to the F sharp, G, and then that G sharp is where you play the chord. And then it goes to the 4, which is just your A and your bass. You can play the A and the E if you like, and then you're still playing that A major chord, and you can add the 2 if you like. Alright, so from the beginning, you do this twice, and then you do the walk up. That's 1. That's 2. Alright.
And the devil is always busy trying to destroy.
Alright, so she's doing it a 4th time. Alright, so what she's doing there is she's walking it up. The musician rather is walking it up. So they're doing to the 4, 3, and then they do it again. 4, 3. So let me break that down. You start off with an E major in your right hand. You can play this in any inversion that you like. I just choose this one. So B, E, and G sharp. Left hand's playing E and B. Next chord, you go up to the F sharp in your left hand. Right hand's playing a D major. So A, D, and F sharp. And then on the 3, I'm playing a G sharp in my left hand. Right hand's playing G sharp, B, and E. You can also play it this way if you like. That's the chordal voicing over it. Okay. So again, 1, 2, 3, and then it's taking us to the 4. So on that 4, I'm playing A and E in my left hand. Right hand's playing the G sharp, B, and E. And sometimes I'll add that C sharp in. Alright, so she's doing that twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go to the 3, which is going to be G sharp, and then you have a B major in your right hand, so F sharp, B, and D sharp. Alright, so again from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, to the 3, and again, 4, 3, right? And let's see what happens next. Okay, so then she's doing it a third time. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this time you're doing a 7, 3, 6, 2, 5. Alright? So let me break that down. We already know the 1, 2, 3, 4, right? The 7 is going to be D sharp in your left hand. Right hand's playing an F sharp minor. So A, C sharp, and F sharp. So 7, we already know the 3, same one from before, the B major over the G sharp, right? And then the 6 is going to be C sharp in your left hand. Right hand's playing that E major chord that we already learned, G sharp, B, and E. And then you're going to the 2, which is going to be that same A major in your right hand, A, C sharp, and E over F sharp. Then you just change your bass to the B. So if I look at it from a number standpoint, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, to the 1, which it goes back to If My People. Alright?
If my people.
And we already learned this part, right? That's the second time. Now the third time, remember, we're going to walk up the bass line. 1, 3, 4, 5, 1. Alright, and then it's going to do that again. If My People. This is a nice thing. A lot of these songs are repetitive. So once you learn one part, you learned just about half of the song already. Third time we're going to walk it. 5 to the 1. Alright, let's stop there. So it goes to the 1. Then they're going to do a small movement to get us to the 5, 1, 4. That's my 5 and my 1. And then she's going to do. Alright, so we're building up on the 1. Right, and then they're going to do that's a drop to get us from the 6 to the 5, 1, 4. Alright, so the 6 is C sharp in my left hand. Right hand's playing the E major. I just have it inverted a couple of times. So B, E, and A sharp. B, E, and G sharp rather. And then you're going to just take everything down chromatically in half steps. So move it down to C in your left hand. Right hand's playing E flat major. So B flat, E flat, and G, or A sharp, D sharp, and G. take it down again. So you have B in your left hand, right hand's playing A, D, and F sharp. So again, 6, 5, 1. So when I go to the 1, I'm playing the E in my left hand. The only thing that moves in my right hand is I move my A down to G sharp. And then that takes me to the 4. I like to voice the 4 this way because I have the melody in the top. It just sounds better to me. So that's an A major in your left hand. Right hand's playing E, G sharp, and C sharp. If you don't want to play all of that, or if it's too advanced, just play the A in your left hand, and that still works. Alright, and now she's going to go, I think she's going to go to the 3, but let's see. So 4, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. Okay, yep, so that's exactly what she did. So she did the 4, then she did the 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. Alright, so what's that? We already have the 4, right? So 1, and then she's going to go to the 7. On the 7, we're playing that F sharp minor. Remember, F sharp, A, and C sharp over the D sharp. So 4, 7, 3. This is a B major in my right hand. So B, F sharp, and D sharp. Left hand's playing G sharp. So 4, 7, 3, 6. We already know this. The 6 is C sharp. Right hand's playing E, G sharp, and B. And then to the 2 is F sharp in my left hand. Right hand's playing an A major. And then on the 5, a lot of different ways you can voice this, but I'm just choosing to do it this way, which is a B in my left hand, and right hand's playing an A major with the 7th. So A, C sharp, E, and G sharp. And then you're back to the 1. And then they're going to do something similar. They're going to go back to the 4, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. Okay, so you're going to do that twice. So she just did it once. Here's the second time. 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. So she's on the 2, 3, 6, 2, 2 again to the 5. Alright. So after she does that the second time, let's just go through it. 7, right? 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. Then she does a passing chord. I think she passes off of the 3. So the 3 is the A sharp, A flat or G sharp. So for that, I'm just going to voice it this way, which is G sharp in my left hand, right hand's playing F sharp, C, and E, and that's going to use to go to the 2. We already learned this chord, so 2 is your A major over your F sharp. 3, right? We already learned that 3. 6, we already learned that too. Or we already learned that also. And then on the 2, I'm going to play it this way, right, at first, and then I'm going to go here. So she holds it, and then that's going to give me my 5, which is A major with a B. And if you want, you can go ahead and make that like a dominant chord. So A and B in with my thumb, and then C sharp, D sharp, and F sharp. And then that takes you back down to the 1. Alright. I'll heal the land. Alright, we already learned that movement, right? so then it's just going to repeat for a while. We already know that. I think I'm going to fast forward it because I want to go ahead and fast forward because everything else is pretty repetitive. We've already covered it. But the ending is what changes, where they sing, I will heal the land. That part repeats and does something differently. This part. Right? We already learned that. That's beautiful. So it changes there. So you have that option for I will heal the land. Right, we already learned that. I will heal the land. I will heal the land. So that option there is instead of just doing the one and staying there, which is beautiful, right? You can also go 6, 2, 3 to the 4, 5. That was, I think this is the movement that she did. Love that. Golly. So anyways, you're going to go on the 6, right? So C sharp, and your left hand, right hand's playing G sharp, B and E, 6, 1, 2, alright, or you can just do 6, 2, 3. So we already know the 2. The 3 here, I'm playing a chord over this, which is beautiful to do on the 3. So I'm playing a G sharp in my left hand, right hand's playing F sharp, B and E. And then I'm voicing my 4 this way, which is A in my left hand, right hand's playing G sharp, B, and E. Right? If that's too much, you just play the A in your left hand. You don't have to play it more fully. And then that takes you to the 5. This is another option that they do, which is also very beautiful, which is E. Right? And then you just go to the 3 and make it a dominant chord. So G sharp in your left hand, right hand's playing F sharp, C. That's that tritone, but you're adding the E into it. As a side note, that is the same progression that's in that song. He is exalted, the King is exalted, and I will praise him. He is exalted, the King is exalted, and I will praise his name. Something like that. Anyways, so you can see how these songs just recycle chords from each other. But that is the breakdown for If My People in E major, main cross. I hope this was a blessing to you. Feel free to drop down in the comment section any songs that you want broken down, and I'm going to start working on these as well. This one in particular, I added the live track because it was a lot to just remember, because I just wanted to go ahead and knock out the tutorial. But I hope this is a blessing to you. Thanks for tuning in. God bless you. Take care and goodbye.